All right, very cool stuff. Kind of tinkering with some of these features in StreamYard, that countdown. It's kind of corny. And for those of you that have seen us do our video cast for our podcast of How I Met Your Mortgage, we actually had our own countdown created. So just kind of comparing them. Neither here nor there. Good morning, everybody. Our blog post is out, and such big times. It was scheduled on time. It went out on time. For those of you that are subscribed to the blog, that email should be in your inbox. And if you're not, you can certainly do that. Just let us know that you want to. But this piece of content this time around, and a big thank you to everybody who participated, because this is so far out of my wheelhouse that I needed some significant resources to help me put this together. The blog itself is titled The Psychology of Home Staging: How to Sell Faster and for More Money, or How to Sell Faster and for Top Dollar. Disclaimer: talk to an agent, talk to a good agent. I know some. Don't hesitate to ask. In fact, I probably know some in every state in the union. So please don't hesitate. Do not take my word for this stuff. Obviously, I got a lot of feedback from a lot of these really good agents that we do know and work with. But we do have our blog post up talking essentially about staging. And there's really a lot more to it than I ever thought there was. Obviously, we know about first impressions, and we know about humans being visual creatures for 1,000 reasons. And we know that staging can highlight key features of a home. And that's not just like where to put the coffee table, lighting, and yes, minimalistic type of design. Now, I'm not suggesting that we all live Japanese, although it does appeal to me sometimes. Using staging to create emotional connections, using the illusions of space and light, neutralizing environments, perceived value. Now, this one really struck a trigger with me. I've got a fairly significant amount of pride in home ownership. I try my very best to take very good care of my property, those kinds of things, because well, it's important to me. And it's a big investment. They're big assets. So I want to do my best to take good care of that. But one of the things that a staged home really personifies that was of interest to me, I'd never thought about it this way, is that it suggests that the current owner, the seller, maybe you, have a significant amount of pride in home ownership and that you do take good care of the property. That is something that would put a buyer's mind at ease. It also makes that home feel move-in ready. Like, wow, we could just move in and turn on the TV and figure out which drawer the forks and knives are going to go in, and we're done. And it creates something of a luxury experience. The fresh sheets and pleasant odors and these kinds of things. There's a lot more to it in our blog post. And again, totally outside of the scope of what I do. I don't deal with sellers ever, right? Mortgage broker. I deal with buyers and I deal with owners, but never sellers. So again, thank you to everyone who supplied us some content for the blog post this time around. That was fantastic. I learned a ton. Hopefully all of you that are either watching this video or have received and read the blog post will feel the same. And that's really about all the news that's fit to print. So thanks for watching. You guys have an amazing day, and we'll be back next time.